How you doing? It's your boy HK, and you know me, knowledge is power, so self-knowledge is self-power. Today, I want to speak to you about your brain, because your brain is an amazing tool, but you should know how to use it to make sure you're not being used by it. And oftentimes we say we have a brain, but actually our brain consists of three parts. There are actually three separate brains that make up our brain. The first and oldest, most ancient, is about 100 million years old, and it's called the reptilian brain. That's the brain that keeps your heart beating, that's responsible for all of your involuntary muscles. It's in charge of the fight or flight response. Secondly, you have the limbic brain. This is called like the mammal brain, and that's the feelings and emotions, and it's responsible for bonding. Then we have that neocortex, which is the higher thinking brain, which is where we get speech and language and reasoning. The problem is, if you don't understand your brain, you can be manipulated, because certain things will trigger your reptilian brain. Marketers know how to trigger your reptilian brain. That's why they have pretty girls on cars or burgers, because in a caveman kind of way, you think if you get that car, you're going to get some sex. So understand this. If you can be kept in a constant state of danger, anger, or fear, then you're using your reptilian brain. When you use your reptilian brain, the higher order thinking brain is shut down. Reason, logic, communication, all shut down. So understand, you can be triggered easily. How is that? Because the reptilian brain only thinks in pictures, images. Images program you. So if you keep being bombarded with images that produce anger, then you're right back in your reptilian brain, and then you can be controlled. And if you're living in a constant state of stress, like most people in the United States are, then you're operating from your reptilian brain. The name of the game is to try to use your neocortex, your higher thinking brain, which is actually a gift from the Creator. That's where we get mind and speech, okay? But you have to be conscious of what you're thinking, conscious of what you're saying. The moment you're not conscious, the reptilian brain is running your life. And 95% of our life is ran by the subconscious. Only 5% are we conscious. And let me be clear, we need our reptilian brain, because you know when you're driving down the road and a car is coming and you swerve out the way real quick, the reptilian brain does that. If you had to use your higher thinking brain, which is the neocortex, and think, look in the rear view, there's a car coming real fast, I think I better get over here before the car hits me. If you had to think like that and process all that information, it would be too late. The reptilian brain is very, very part of your nature and who you are. But you got to understand, you got to control the reptilian brain, because if not, you don't want the reptilian brain running your life.